Kimara Temboni.
Fresh Spring Fellowship. Jumapili hii, ngome ya Yesu Kristo kwa kuhani na mwalimu Musa Richard Mwacha.
Jumapili,
amen,
ibada yetu ni ibada ya sadaka ya unga na sadaka ya kinywaji.
Amen.
Hiyo ibada ni ibada ya sadaka ya Mungu,
yes,
ambayo tutashiriki meza ya Bwana isiyokuwa ya kawaida kabisa.
Amen.
Imekuwa kwenye maombi muda wote.
Amen.
Na siku ile ya Jumapili ndio siku ambayo ya kuwahukumu watesi na wataabishaji wa maisha yako.
Amina.
Na hii itakusababishia roho ya uhai itakuingia.
Yes.
Ila watesi na wataabishaji wa maisha yako Mungu anajua atakachowafanyia.
Amen.
Baada ya ibada hii ya Jumapili.
Amina.
Kumbuka kwamba ibada hiyo itakuwa imebeba ishara nyingi, miujiza mikubwa.
Amen.
Mimi sijui kwa upande wako Jumapili nini kinakwenda kutokea.
Amen.
Amina. Hiyo ni ndogo sana. Kwa nini usilipuke paka Yesu akusikie?
Amina.
Nasema kwa nini usilipuke paka kuzimu waelewe kwamba umekasirika?
Amen.
Shetani ameshindwa
kwa jina la Yesu Kristo.
Ibada yetu ya Jumapili itakuwa ni ibada mbili kama kawaida.
Amen.
Na ibada zote zitakuwa na muda wa kutafsiri ndoto.
Amen.
Kumbuka ya kwanza ndio ina muda mrefu zaidi.
Amen.
Kwa sababu ibada ya pili ni ya kuwekea mikono watu wote.
Yes.
Sema amina ya radi na Yesu akubarikie.
Amina.
Uko tayari ukutane na Yesu uso kwa uso?
Niko tayari.
Basi ibada hizi zote zinakuhusu.
Yes.
Na Yesu atafanya yaliyo makubwa.
Mtazamaji, usikose kuhudhuria ibada hii ndani ya ngome ya Yesu Kristo Kimara Temboni kwa mpako wa mafuta kuhani na mwalimu Musa Richard Mwacha. Karibu sana.
Bwana Yesu Kristo atukuzwe. Amen. Kwa majina naitwa Julian, ni mwanafunzi wa Sunday School ngome ya Yesu Kristo Fresh Spring Fellowship inayoongozwa na kuhani na mwalimu Musa Richard Mwacha. Mimi na watoto wenzangu tunaenda kujifunza leo somo la Mfarisayo na mtoza ushuru. Karibu mtoto wa nyumbani tujifunze kwa pamoja. Tutaenda kuongozwa na kitabu cha Luka 18 mstari wa 9 hadi wa 14. Nasoma. Akawaambia mfano huu watu waliojikinai ya kuwa wao ni wenye haki, wakiwadharau wengine wote. Watu wawili walipanda kwenda hekaluni kusali, mmoja Farisayo, wa pili mtoza ushuru. Yule Farisayo akasimama akiomba hivi moyoni mwake: Mungu, nakushukuru kwa kuwa mimi si kama watu wengine, wanyang'anyi, wadhalimu, wazinzi, wala kama huyu mtoza ushuru. Mimi nafunga mara 2 kwa juma na hutoa zaka katika mapato yangu yote. Lakini yule mtoza ushuru alisimama mbali, wala kuthubutu hata kuinua macho yake mbinguni, bali alijipiga kifuani akisema, Mungu, uniwie radhi, mimi ni mwenye dhambi. Nawaambia, huyu alishuka kwenda nyumbani kwake amehesabiwa haki kuliko yule, kwa maana kila ajikwezaye atadhiliwa, naye ajidhilie atakwezwa. Hapo mwanzo, hapo zamani, Mfarisayo ni watu walioshika sheria na Torati. Lakini mtoza ushuru ni watu wanaokusanya kodi kwa wananchi. Sasa watu wawili tumeambiwa walienda hekaluni kusali. Lakini Mfarisayo alienda kwa kujigamba. Anasema, Mungu, nakushukuru kwa kuwa mimi si kama watu wengine, wanyang'anyi, wadhalimu, wazinzi, wala kama huyu mtoza ushuru. Mimi nafunga mara 2 kwa juma, hutoa zaka katika mapato yangu yote. Lakini yule mtoza ushuru hutoa zaka kwa mapato yangu yote. Kwa hiyo huyu alienda hekaluni kwa Mungu kwa kujigamba. Lakini mtoza ushuru yeye hakujaribu kuinua macho yake mbinguni. Aliinama na kumwambia Mungu, unirehemu kwa sababu mimi ni mwenye dhambi. Katika somo hili tunafundishwa unyenyekevu. Unatakiwa uwe mnyenyekevu mbele za Mungu. Unapoenda kwa Mungu usio unajigamba wala usio unajitamba. Hata kama unafunga mara kwa mara, hata kama unatoa sadaka zote, usio unajigamba. Nenda kwa unyenyekevu. Na unatakiwa uwe mnyenyekevu hata mbele za wazazi. Mzazi kakununulia kitu, atakuwa mshukuru. Mzazi kakuagiza, unatakiwa uende. Unatakiwa uwe mtii mbele za wazazi. Ambapo ukiwa mtii lazima mzazi atakupa zawadi au mzazi atakupenda sana. Na hapa tumeandaliwa igizo fupi litakalo tufundisha zaidi.
Mungu, mimi ni mwenye dhambi, naomba unirehemu.
Mungu, nakushukuru. Mimi sio kama watu wengine, wanyang'anyi, wadhalimu, wazinzi. Nafunga mara 2 kwa wiki. Natoa sadaka zote, ya zaka, sadaka kuinuliwa, karama na vipawa, mwili wa Kristo, kujiungamanisha, madhabahu ya kudumu, madhabahu unayotembea. Na kushukuru, sio kama huyu mnyang'anyi. Kwa hiyo kulingana na igizo hili tuliloliona, tumeona kwamba tunapotoa sadaka tunatakiwa tuwe na moyo wa unyenyekevu. Kama yule mtoza ushuru alikuwa na moyo wa unyenyekevu, kwa hiyo sala zake zilikubaliwa. Lakini Mfarisayo yeye alienda kwa kujigamba, sala zake hazikukubaliwa na haziwezi kukubaliwa. Hata kwa sasa unapotoa sadaka unatakiwa uwe na moyo. Maana unapotoa sadaka Mungu angalii kwanza sadaka, anaangalia moyo. Unatakiwa utoe kwa moyo wa unyenyekevu. Kwa hiyo unapotoa sadaka unatakiwa uwe na moyo wa unyenyekevu. Tunajifunza tuwe wanyenyekevu mbele za Mungu na hata unyenyekevu mbele za wazazi. Kulingana na igizo tumejifunza kwa undani zaidi, tunatakiwa tuwe na unyenyekevu. Asanteni.
Usiku wa chuma hunoa chuma. Ndiyo, ni usiku wa kutiwa nguvu mpya na Yesu Kristo aliye Mungu mkuu na nuru halisi. Mkesha huu mkubwa utaongozwa na mtumishi wa Mungu, kuhani na mwalimu Musa Richard Mwacha. Atatuombea ili kupata nguvu ya kuvuka nusu ya pili ya mwaka 2025. Usipange kukosa. Ni mkesha wa historia, ni mkesha wa maajabu. Walete wagonjwa na wenye shida mbalimbali. Yesu wa kuhani na mwalimu Musa Richard Mwacha atawaponya. Sikia hii kwa watu wa mikoani na nje ya nchi. Mtumishi wa Mungu kuhani Musa atakuwa na jambo nao maalum. Ukishafika ngomeni, onesha tiketi yako. Mkesha utafanyika tarehe 27 mwezi wa 6 mwaka 2025 kuanzia saa 12 kamili jioni mpaka baadaye sana. Mahali ni ndani ya ngome ya Yesu Kristo, Kimara Temboni, Dar es Salaam. Usipange kukosa. Watu wote mnakaribishwa.
Welcome at Mother Mary Pre and Primary School. Join us today via Watoto time. Let us have fun together. Thank you.
I'm Vanessa Budotola from Mother Mary School. I'm in grade 7. Today we are going to solve different mathematical problems which troubles many pupils. Before I proceed, I would like to welcome my fellow mathematician to introduce himself.
Hi everyone. Hi. My name is Polka Patrick Mpochola from Mother Mary School and I'm studying in standard 7. I would like to welcome my fellow to introduce himself.
Hi everyone. Hi. My name is Francis Ruth from grade 6 at Mother Mary School. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Hi. My name is Petra Gomalala from Mother Mary School, grade 5. Thank you.
Today, by starting with the following figure. This figure comes from geometry about surface area of a cylinder. How do we find surface area of this figure? First, here we are going to name these three figures. Here we have surface area 1. The form of finding surface area of a cylinder which is closed on both sides. Here we have this cylinder is closed on both sides. Here is having a cycle which is closed and here is having a cycle which is closed. So what is the form of finding surface area of this figure? Because this figure is closed on both sides, we are going to use because this is surface area 1, we are going to write here surface area 1 is equal to 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. Then we have figure surface area 2. But because this figure and this figure are the same, we are going to use one formula, which we will take this formula, we will multiply by 2. Then here we have surface area 3. What is the formula of finding surface area of this figure? Surface area 3. This figure, it is this way. It is inserted inside this cylinder and this cylinder. So first we are going to find the surface of this part. Then we are not going to include this cycle and this cycle because this cycle and this cycle are not seen. So we are going to use the formula of 2 pi r h, the formula of finding surface area of a cylinder which is opened on both sides. So surface area 3 is equal to 2 pi r h. Then we are going to subtract the two cycles which have made a hole in this cylinder and this cylinder. We are going to use the formula in this cylinder and this cylinder. We are going to use the formula of finding area of a cycle. What is the formula of finding area of a cycle? We have formula of finding area of a cycle is pi r square. But here we have two cycles, so we are going to multiply by 2, which will get the formula which is 2 pi r square. So our formula is going to be 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square bracket we will multiply by 2 plus 2 pi r h. We are going to add this surface which was also included in this figure and this figure. So it plus 2 pi r h. Then we are going to subtract these cycles which are inserted inside this figure, which made this figure to have hole, which will take 2 pi r square minus 2 pi r square. Then we are going to insert our value. Here we have 2 pi r h. This 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square, we are going to take values from this figure, which take 2 times pi. Pi is 22/7. Why 22/7? It is diameter because it is from the circumference to the circumference. So we are going to take 28, we divide by 2, which will get 14. We multiply by height. Height we have 20 centimeter. Plus, we have 2 pi r square. 2 pi r square here we are going to take 2 times 22/7. We multiply by radius. Our radius is 14. Times square means here radius square means radius times radius. So 14 times 14 because our bracket times 2. Also here we have 2 times 2. Then plus we have 2 pi r h. 2 pi r h we are going to take from this figure here which is inserted inside. So we take 2 times 22/7 times radius. Our radius here we have 7, which is diameter because it is from the circumference to the circumference. 7 take 7, we divide by 2, which will get 0.5 times 8. 8 here we have 60. 60. Then minus, we are going to minus these two cycles, which as you can see here in this figure, we have a hole here and also we have a hole here. So we are going to subtract these two holes because I have interfered in this cylinder. So we are going to subtract these two cycles. We are going to take 2 times pi r square, take 22 over 7 times radius. Our radius is 0.5 times 0.5. So here, we are going to look in our question if we have any place that can be simplified. So we are going to simplify. Here by 7, 1 by 7, 2. Also here we have by 7, 1 by 7, 2. Also here we have by 7, 1 by 7, 0.5. Also here we have by 7, 1 by 7, 0.5. Okay. We are going first to solve inside the bracket. Here inside the bracket we have 2 times 22 times 14, which we are going to get 1,760 plus we have here also 2 times 22 times 14 times 14, which we will get 1,232. Going to close our bracket. Then outside we have 2. Then plus here we have 2 times 22 times 0.5, which we will get 1,320 minus here we have 2 times 22 times 0.5 times 3.5, which we are going to get 77. Here, people are asking, how are we going to solve here? First, we are going to add inside the bracket, which will get 2,992. Here we have 2. Remember, in mathematics, if you have a number inside the bracket, then there is also a number outside the bracket. Here there is a sign which is multiplication. So we are going to take this 2,992 times 2, which we are going to get 5,994 plus, here we have plus 1,320 minus 77. So here we are going to add, after adding and subtracting here, we are going to get 7,227. So therefore, our surface area is equal to 7,227 centimeter square. Remember to put units. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching me. I would like to welcome my fellow mathematician to solve another mathematical problem.
As I introduced myself before, my name is Polka Patrick Mpochora. Today I'm going to solve for you mathematical problem about parallel lines. First, what are parallel lines? Parallel lines are lines which do not meet. Since they do not meet, in order to form angles on them, we should form or construct a transversal. When we construct a transversal line on parallel lines, we get different angles which are equal. First, we get corresponding angles. What are corresponding angles? Corresponding angles are angles which are equal angles which are in the same side of transversal. For example, this angle and this angle are corresponding angles. Also, this angle and this angle are corresponding angles. Let's move to other type of angle. Alternate angle. What are alternate angle? Alternate angle are angles which are equal but they are formed in different sides of transversal. For example here, angle A and angle B. And this angle B and angle C are alternate angle. Let's move to opposite angle. Opposite angles are angles which face each other. For example, this A and C are opposite angles because here, if you look here, they are facing each other. Also, this D and B are opposite angles because they are facing each other. Now, let's consider here to our question here. People may think that this question is very tough. Very easy. Let's solve here. First, we are told to this R, it is found between parallel lines. Also here we should construct a parallel line. Remember that even these are parallel lines, so also we extend them. If we extend them, we get alternate angles. Referring back to the rule of alternate angles are equal. Here, this angle is alternate to this angle, but here you are not given the value of this angle exactly. So here, we should use a straight angle in order to find this angle. Remember that the sum of angles in the straight angle is equal to 180 degrees. So here, let's insert maybe our letter is x. Let's take 130 degrees minus plus x is equal to 180 degrees. Here, this 130 degrees is in positive sign. Many people wonder how did this positive come here. Positive, it can be either written or not written. Here, this one, if it's cross equal sign, the sign will change into negative. Therefore, x is equal to 180 degrees minus 130 degrees. X is equal to 50 degrees. Therefore, here the value of x is equal to 50 degrees. Let's refer back again to the rule of alternate angles. Alternate angles are equal. And this angle are alternate angles. Therefore, this angle is equal to this angle. So here, you will get 50 degrees. Here also, we have alternate angle. This angle and this angle are equal. But here also, we are not given the value of this angle. Here, we use a straight angle in order to find the value of this angle. 110 degrees. Let's put maybe here P plus P is equal to 180 degrees. Here, this one is positive. If it cross equal sign, it becomes negative. So here, P is equal to 180 degrees minus 110 degrees. If you take 180 degrees minus 110 degrees, the answer you get 70 degrees. Therefore, here is 70 degrees. Referring back to the rule of alternate angles here, alternate angles are equal. And here, as we can see, this angle and this angle are alternate. So this angle and this angle are equal. So we put here. But this is not our actual answer. Here, this area is bisected into two angles, which is this angle, which its value is 70 degrees, and this angle, which its value is 50 degrees. So here, the sum of these angles we get is the value of R. So here we can write R is equal to 70 degrees plus 50 degrees. If you take the sum of 70 degrees and 50 degrees, you get 120 degrees. Therefore, the value of R is equal to 120 degrees. For more mathematical questions pertaining parallel lines, visit our school, Mother Mary School.
Fresh Spring Fellowship Jumapili hii ngome ya Yesu Kristo kwa kuhani na mwalimu Musa Richard Mwacha.
Jumapili,
Amen.
Ibada yetu ni ibada ya sadaka ya unga na sadaka ya kinywaji.
Amen.
Hiyo ibada ni ibada ya sadaka ya Mungu.
Yes.
Ambayo tutashiriki meza ya Bwana isiyokuwa ya kawaida kabisa.
Amen.
Imekuwa kwenye maombi muda wote.
Amen.
Na siku ile ya Jumapili ndio siku ambayo ya kuwahukumu watesi na wataabishaji wa maisha yako.
Amina.
Na hii itakusababishia roho ya uhai itakuingia.
Yes.
Ila watesi na wataabishaji wa maisha yako Mungu anajua atakachowafanyia.
Amen.
Baada ya ibada hii ya Jumapili.
Amina.
Kumbuka kwamba ibada hiyo itakuwa imebeba ishara nyingi, miujiza mikubwa.
Amen.
Mimi sijui kwa upande wako Jumapili nini kinakwenda kutokea.
Amen.
Amina, hiyo ni ndogo sana. Kwa nini usilipuke paka Yesu akusikie?
Amina.
Nasema kwa nini usilipuke paka kuzimu waelewe kwamba umekasirika?
Amen.
Shetani ameshindwa
kwa jina la Yesu Kristo.
Ibada yetu ya Jumapili itakuwa ni ibada mbili kama kawaida.
Amen.
Na ibada zote zitakuwa na muda wa kutafsiri ndoto.
Amen.
Kumbuka ya kwanza ndio ina muda mrefu zaidi.
Amen.
Kwa sababu ibada ya pili ni ya kuwekea mikono watu wote.
Yes.
Sema amina ya radi na Yesu akubarikie.
Amina.
Uko tayari ukutane na Yesu uso kwa uso?
Niko tayari.
Basi ibada hizi zote zinakuhusu.
Yes.
Na Yesu atafanya yaliyo makubwa.
Mtazamaji, usikose kuhudhuria ibada hii ndani ya ngome ya Yesu Kristo, Kimara Temboni, kwa mpako wa mafuta, kuhani na mwalimu Musa Richard Mwacha. Karibu sana.
Asante sana kwa JIRE TV kwa kutembelea shule yetu Madhameri ambayo ipo Kimara, Suca, Temboni. Ndani ya shule yetu tumeandalia vipaji mbalimbali na mimi jina langu ni Watoto. Asante sana.
Dear viewers and listeners, this is Mother Mary Television, and now it is news time, which is going to be read by Glory Bryson Wilson. News headlines. Local news. The chairperson of Independent National Electoral Commission has told political parties to prepare for general election. International news. The American Cardinal Robert Prevost has been elected as the new Pope of Catholic Church in the world. And sport news. CAS has dismissed the Yanga's appeal of a postponed derby. Local news. Tanzania general election. The chairperson of Independent National Electoral Commission, Judge Jacob Mwambegele, has asked the Tanzania political parties to prepare for the coming general election that is going to be conducted on November 2025. Let us get more information from our reporter in Dodoma.
Thank you, dear broadcaster. Jacob Mwambegele has insisted political parties to prepare good manifestos that could convince voters to vote for them. He also added by condemning all kinds of illegal strategies during elections, such as bribing, that should not be applied. Has told the people to keep registering in permanent voters register so as to get right of vote. You are a reporter from Dodoma, Nurat Ahmed, Msindo, Mother Mary Television.
Thank you, dear reporter from Dodoma. Weather challenges. Tanzania Meteorology Authority, TMA, has announced to the citizens about taking precaution regarding to frequent rain challenge. Let us get more information from our reporter in Kinondoni, Dar es Salaam.
Thank you, dear broadcaster. The TMA director, Ladislaus Chang, has warned people who live in flood-prone area to shift to other safe areas. He has also told parents to take care of their children while going to and from school, to take precaution over flooded rivers and bridges. He referred to a pupil who died while going back home with her father as she was taken away by flood. He has warned drivers to prove the condition of bridges before crossing, to avoid accident following the death of 4 people including the driver, when the driver forced to cross the flooded bridge. During the incident, the car was taken away by a strong stream of water to the river, leading to the death of all people within it. According to the police report, the casualties have already been recognized by their relatives. Your reporter from Kinondoni, Dar es Salaam, Shamsa Athmani Shambi, Mother Mary Television.
Thank you, dear reporter from Kinondoni, Dar es Salaam. Street children. More than 20 street children have been caught by policemen while stealing and robbing people's properties in the street. Let us get more information from our reporter in Temboni Police Station.
Thank you, dear broadcaster. According to police report, 20 children were caught in different occasions doing immoral acts. Group of 15 children who are locally known as Panya Road were caught robbing people at Magufuli bus terminal, and 5 children were caught stealing properties at Kimara Suca shops. Both groups were caught and are now locked at Kimara Temboni Police Station. Police officer has advised the family to settle their challenges which cause family separation resulting to occurrence of street children. Secondly, has advised the parents and guardians to send their children to Sunday schools and madrasa so as to grow with fear of God. Lastly, has told parents to keep away mobile phone and internet access because that is one of the sources of moral decay. A reporter from Kimara Temboni Police Station, Brighton Munuo, Mother Mary Television.
Thank you, dear reporter from Temboni Police Station. International news. Vatican new Pope election. The election that took place in Vatican City has made the American Cardinal Robert Prevost to be the new elected Pope. The Catholics are happy to have the new Pope as their top leader in the world. Let us get more information from our reporter in Vatican City.
Thank you, dear broadcaster. The election involved many cardinals from different countries, including Tanzania, that was represented by Protes Rugambwa, and 16 cardinals from other African countries. There are almost more than 100 cardinals out of Africa, making total of 133 cardinals, whereby within them the American Cardinal Robert Prevost was elected to be the new Pope of Catholic Church, who will be known as Pope Leo XIV. Thank you. You are a reporter from Vatican City, Jaden Ruben Hizo.
Thank you, dear reporter from Vatican City. Congo DR with M23 conflict in Goma. Conflict in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC, has entered a new and more destabilizing stage. A call for a pause in the fighting by leaders from the 8 member states of the East African Community, EAC, and 16 member states of the Southern African Development Community, SADC, was dismissed by Rwandan-backed M23 rebel forces, who have continued the offensive to seize more territory in the eastern DRC. Let us get more information from our reporter in Goma, northeast of Congo.
Thank you, dear broadcaster. The international community, African Union, and United Nations have warned 2 antagonists to sit down for negotiation so as to save lives of innocent people. Many families have been separated due to death of some of their family members, and others have become refugees.
The remaining people in Goma are suffering from famine since production has stopped due to war. Congolese are begging believer to God that through him the war will stop. Here we have the international political analyst. Mr. Pochora, can you try to explain me about M23 according to experience?
Thank you. M23 is the armed group operating in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This group was formed in 2012 mostly by Congolese and Rwandese soldiers.
Why is it called M23? There is any relation between M and 23?
Yes, M23 was named after the date of peace agreement which was signed in 23rd March 2009. This agreement aimed at integrating CNDP into Congolese army, but later on it was not implemented. CNDP is a group of Tutsi people from Congo and Rwanda who seemed to be discriminated by the government of Congo. This group blamed the government of Congo for breaking the agreement and discriminating people who live in eastern part of Congo. This is one of the sources of the conflict.
So what could be the solution to the conflict?
If the source was breaking the agreement of March 23rd, 2009, then the agreement breaker should follow all necessary conditions for peacemaking, such as releasing of M23 members who are still in prison, to allow M23 to make their own political party, and finally to integrate the M23 army or CNDP into Congolese army. Through this, I think there will be peace between them.
Thank you for the analysis. Reporter from Goma, east of Congo, Grayson Kisaga, Mother Mary Television. Thank you, dear reporter from Goma, northeast of Congo. And now we are going for a short break. When we will come back, it will be sport news time. Thank you.
This is sport news from Christian Revocatus Mangire, Mother Mary Television. CAS has dismissed Yanga's appeal of a postponed derby. Court of Arbitration for Sports, CAS, has dismissed an appeal filed by Tanzania's Young African Sports Club. Let's get more information from our sports lady, reporter from Karume Temeke TFF offices.
Thank you, broadcaster. The team wanted the CAS to make them get free sleep points and sleep goals following the postponement of their match between Yanga against their rival Simba Sport Club that was scheduled on 8th March 2025 at Benjamin Mkapa Stadium. Court of Arbitration for Sport ordered Yanga to handle the case with Tanzania Premier League Board before appealing to CAS. Young African Club responded that they won't be playing that match despite the fact that Tanzania Premier League Board rescheduled it until 18th May 2025. Younger leaders and fans are insisting on the campaign of not playing that match with the slogan "Hatu Chezingo." Your sports lady reporting from Karume Temeke, Mother Mary Television, Secretary. Thank you.
Delay of video assistance referee, VAR, NBC Tanzania Premier League. Football custodians have been complaining about the mistakes made by referees and other match officials, resulting to Tanzania's match results. Let's get more information from our reporter from Kimara, Suca, Tupendane Kijiweni.
Thank you, dear broadcaster. Many football fans have reminded Tanzania Football Federation, TFF, to fulfill their promise by setting VAR on the football stadiums, so as to assist the referees to have better and fair decisions. According to them, different occasions shows unfair decisions of allowing goals that never crossed the goal line, allowing goals scored by hand, and challenge over offside position to players. Let's have an interview with our football analyst, Mr. Raymond Bembati. Hello, Mr. Raymond Bembati.
Hello.
Can you try to tell us the meaning of VAR according to experience?
VAR is a video assistance referee, which helps referee to decide different events in the match.
Can you try to tell us the advantage of VAR?
Improve decision accuracy of referees. VAR allows referees to review critical evidence such as goals that never cross a goal finishing line, controversial penalties, and red card punishment. But also VAR increase discipline of players. How? Rate of foul have decreased in match because players are afraid to be seen through a VAR evidence. All those, but there is another which is left, which referees are reducing pressure because they know if any event which will happen, the VAR will assist them.
Can you try to tell us the challenge of VAR?
VAR has advantages but also has challenges. One of those challenges is VAR is operated by people who may have different weaknesses. Some of those weaknesses is favoritism. What is favoritism? Favoritism is the act of favoring a certain team because of supporting it. Another challenge is that VAR is need much money and as well as in learning it. How? VAR need many definition cameras and quality computer. But also VAR need a skilled person who can learn them, whereby towards Tanzania it is still a problem.
Can you try to tell us the opinions you have?
In general, VAR has advantage but also disadvantage. But we should use it to solve different cases in the match. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mbembati, for your analysis. I am reporter from Kimara, Suca, Kijue cha Pendane, Ivan Walter, Mother Mary Television.
Thank you. This is sport news from Christian Revocatus Mangire. You are watching Mother Mary Television.
Thank you for your good sport news. And here are again news headlines. Local news. The chairperson of Independent National Electoral Commission has told political parties to prepare for general election. International news. The American Cardinal Robert Prevost has been elected as the new Pope of Catholic Church in the world. And sport news. CAS has dismissed the Youngers' appeal of a postponed derby. This was your reader, Glory Bryson Uwiso from Mother Mary Television. Thank you.
ambacho kina mwanzo huwa kina mwisho wake. Na leo tulikuwa katika shule ya Mother Mary ambayo inapatikana Kimara Suca. Na ukitoka tu Suca, ukifika tu baada ya Suca pale Suca, lazima utakuwa katika Kimara Temboni. Kuna jambo ambalo nimelimaanisha hapo kupitia wasau. Na ndani humu tumepata burudani, lakini sio hapo tu, tumepata elimu, kujifunza mambo mengi sana. Lakini ambacho kimenifurahisha leo, watoto wa baby class ambao wale tumeshazoea kusikia ni vidudu au chekechea, kuna jambo leo wametufundisha vizuri sana. Na ukumbuke kipindi hiki kinapewa nguvu na madhabahu ya Ngome Yesu Kristo chini ya mtumishi wa Mungu kuhani na Mwalimu Musa Richard Mwacha. Na leo nimefurahi sana kwa sababu nimekutana na watoto wenye shule lenye maana kubwa sana, Mother Mary. Mimi naamini kuna kitu ambacho tumekifahamu na kukipata. Hivyo basi usipange kukosa katika ibada ya siku kesho ambayo ni siku ya Jumapili, na Mungu ataenda kukubariki sana mtoto ambaye upo nyumbani. Nyuma kamera alikuwa pale Freedom, lakini producer kipindi hiki ni Happiness Minja. Nikukaribisha ndani ya Ngome ya Yesu Kristo katika siku kesho, na mimi ni Sara Mwanga.